So what we just witnessed today was a mixed modal aerobic session involving a kettlebell swing, a burpee, and a double under. So the actual rep scheme that we used just for today's testing was 15 reps of kettlebell swings, burpees, double unders, 12 reps, and then 9 reps. Then we used the SMARTJUMP technology from Fusion Sport to measure a counter movement vertical jump after 30 seconds of rest. And then we would actually have Jared rest 90 seconds and repeat this 2 more times. And what we were looking for was the amount of drop off in terms of times and drop off in power output. So the reason why it's important to monitor drop off in a session is because sometimes before a competition or before an event in fitness, we want power to be dampened. But in other times, let's say you're about to run a 40-yard sprint at a combine, I don't want you dampened. I need you to be fast and explosive. So in CrossFit or in fitness competitions like high-intensity functional fitness, sometimes it's actually quite appropriate to make somebody less powerful a couple days out so they don't blow up in the competition. So after putting Jared through that mixed modal tester for us, what we found was his initial vertical jump after warming up was 24.7 inches, counter movement. And then after his first interval, which took 3 minutes and 50 seconds, 24.8 inches. Then after the rest and after his second interval, 25.6 inches with a drop off to 422. And then 25.2 inches with a slight drop off to 423. So what we noticed with this data or these data is that Jared's jump, his initial jump being 24.7 inches, very minimal variation in terms of his actual power production. But interestingly enough, he did have some variation between his first set and his second set. So what this tells me is Jared recognized immediately after finishing that he came out the gate a little bit too fast. So to prevent flying and dying, he slowed it down to maintain power output. So that's why you would see him at 350. He recognizes, he self-corrects his pace, drops to 422, and then recognizes that's a good pace for himself and sustains at 423, which is why you see very minimal deviation. The implications are massive in regards to how using the SMARTJUMP from Fusion Sport can allow coaches in their functional fitness facilities to improve their athletes' performance in sports such as soccer, baseball, football, hockey, to also improve their fitness athletes' performance in functional fitness, but also by reducing the amount of intensity in training and getting people more aerobic, the implications are you can even reduce the massive amount of injuries that come from functional fitness. So what we're doing is we're using the actual SMARTJUMP from Fusion Sport to determine what intensity is based on the athlete. Because every single athlete that does this workout will have a very different dose response. So every single athlete needs to be assessed individually and programmed for individually. And that SMARTJUMP from Fusion Sport is really helping us attack that.